Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean from Keeping Rock Alive. Today we're going to go over some basic guitar warm-up exercises. With all of these exercises, remember to always play with alternate picking through the entire exercise. And that means with your right hand, instead of picking only down or only up, you're alternating down, up, down, up, down, up. You should remember that these are only warm-up exercises just to get your hands moving, and you shouldn't try and make them into speed exercises and try and play them as fast as you can right away. The first warm-up exercise is a simple chromatic scale moving up the low E string from the open E to the 12th fret and then back. And it sounds like this. Once you've done that exercise, make sure to do it on all of the other strings too. The second exercise is also based on the chromatic scale, except now we're going to be taking the notes of the chromatic scale and grouping them into fours and play an ascending fours pattern. And it sounds like this. The next exercise is very similar in that we're still going to be grouping the chromatic scale into fours, except now we're going to be playing those groupings in a descending pattern, and that sounds like this. Make sure to repeat this exercise on all of the other strings as well. The next exercise also uses groups of 4, except now we're going to be alternating between an ascending pattern of 4 and a descending pattern of 4. And that sounds like this. The next exercise is very similar, except instead of moving from an ascending group of 4 to a descending group of 4, we're going to be switching it. So it's a descending group of 4 followed by an ascending group of 4. And it sounds like this. Again, these exercises should also be played on all of the strings. Once you've done the previous exercises going up each individual string, we can start working on examples that move across all of the strings. So the first example is an ascending pattern, simply using the frets 1, 2, 3, 4, and then moving to the next string and also playing 1, 2, 3, 4. We continue that all the way up to the high E and then all the way back down to the low E. And it sounds like this. The next example is the same idea, except now we're playing the same pattern backwards. So instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it sounds like this. Now, just like the previous examples, we can start mixing the ascending pattern and the descending pattern. So for the next example, we're going to go from an ascending pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the next string, descending, so 4, 3, 2, 1. And we keep alternating. And it sounds like this. Now finally, for the last example, we're going to do the same thing but in reverse. We're going to start with a descending 4, 3, 2, 1, and then moving to the next string 1, 2, 3, 4. And it sounds like this. That's all for this lesson. Make sure to subscribe and follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/KRAGuitar.